Close your eyes for a moment and imagine this. The alarm goes off long before the sun rises. Most of the city is still asleep, the streets are quiet, and the sky is painted in deep shades of navy blue. While others are dreaming, your day is just beginning. You slip into your crisp pilot uniform, buttoning your jacket and fastening your wings to your chest. It's a small symbol, but it represents years of hard work, thousands of hours of training, and countless challenges overcome. Stepping outside, the cool morning air wakes you instantly. A company shuttle quietly carries you to the airport. As the terminal comes into view, the familiar glow of runway lights stretches across the horizon like a constellation on Earth. Inside, everything moves with calm precision. Pilots, flight attendants, engineers, and ground crews each have an important role to play. Aviation is a world built on teamwork, discipline, and trust. You greet your fellow crew members before making your way to the briefing room. Weather charts cover the monitors. Today's route takes you across mountains, oceans, and several countries. There are forecasts to review, fuel calculations to confirm, alternate airports to consider, and every possible scenario to prepare for. Safety is never assumed. Every flight begins long before the engines start. Soon it's time to walk across the tarmac. The aircraft stands waiting in the early morning light, enormous and silent. Even after years of flying, there's still something remarkable about seeing an airplane up close. Its polished fuselage reflects the sunrise as if welcoming another journey. You climb into the cockpit. This becomes your office for the next several hours. Rows of switches, glowing displays, navigation systems, radios, and flight instruments surround you. To many people, it looks impossibly complicated. To you, it feels familiar. Every button has a purpose. Every checklist has been practiced hundreds of times. Together with your co-pilot, you carefully inspect every system: hydraulics, electrical power, fuel, navigation equipment, flight controls. Nothing is rushed. Every detail matters. Passengers begin boarding behind you, families heading on holiday, business travelers chasing opportunities, students returning home, couples beginning new adventures. Hundreds of people place their trust in you today, often without ever seeing your face. The cabin door closes, pushback begins. The engines come alive with a low, powerful rumble that gradually grows into a steady roar. Taxiing toward the runway, you receive final clearance from air traffic control. Ahead lies a long stretch of pavement disappearing into the distance. You gently advance the throttles. The engines respond with incredible force. The aircraft accelerates. Faster, faster. The runway lights blur beside you. Then, almost effortlessly, the wheels leave the ground. Within seconds, the city begins shrinking beneath your feet. Roads become tiny lines. Cars become dots. Buildings become miniature models. The world transforms into something few people ever get to experience. Soon you're climbing through layers of soft white clouds. The sun rises above them, bathing the cockpit in warm golden light. For a few peaceful moments, it feels as though you're flying between two endless oceans. One of clouds below, one of blue sky above. This is one of the greatest rewards of being a pilot. You witness sunrises and sunsets that few people will ever see. Sometimes the northern lights dance across the horizon. Sometimes towering thunderstorms glow with distant lightning. Sometimes the night sky is filled with more stars than you ever imagined possible. Every flight offers something unique. Cruising at over 35,000 feet, life slows down. The engines hum steadily. The aircraft follows invisible highways across the sky, guided by satellites and navigation systems. You monitor weather, communicate with controllers, check fuel consumption, and continuously plan ahead. Flying isn't about constant action. It's about staying prepared, remaining calm, thinking several steps ahead. Hours later, your destination. You review arrival procedures once again. Weather conditions have changed slightly. A crosswind challenges the landing. Nothing unusual. Just another reminder that every landing deserves your full attention. The aircraft descends smoothly through scattered clouds. The runway comes into view. You make small adjustments with steady hands. Closer, closer. The wheels touch the runway with a gentle bump. Reverse thrust slows the aircraft. Applause occasionally echoes through the cabin. For many passengers, it's simply another flight. For you, it's another successful mission completed safely. After parking at the gate, passengers gather their belongings and begin leaving.
This CD is called The Blessing of the Energy Centers with Symbols.